Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Guys, Princess Connect Redive. Um, I I think this show is hilarious. There's a lot of shows nowadays where if you take them too seriously, you might just miss the whole point of just enjoying yourself, enjoying the time spent with these crazy, wacky characters. And I've been learning that quite a bit lately, because if you take stuff way too seriously, you might just miss out on how unserious stuff really is. But with this week's episode, it's kind of the first one we've seen go into detail about what's really going on behind the scenes. Just in the case of what happens to our main character if he actually goes unconscious. Who is this person that he keeps seeing? Who's there? There's a lot to digest every time they kind of get into the actual big stuff that could happen. One in which being the cat and who she's dealing with. Um, I don't know if the person the cat's dealing with is the end game person, like the final boss that they need to take out or whatever. And unfortunately, the cat has been kind of coerced by her to be on their side without even knowing she's the main evil of all evil. Or she's just one more person on the list of just different people they have to watch out for. And it's not even the person they truly, truly need to be uh, worried about. It's just another person that's around. But regardless of all that, I honestly just want to know where this story's going as a whole, because from what I've seen, it's kind of clear that we should probably get a much better explanation sooner or later about just what's expected of everybody, right? Like what's actually going to happen and what we should actually see at the end of the day, compared to us just seeing stuff pop off here and there and it being a relaxing uh, gourmet or it being a relaxing guild of just eating and relaxing. So at the end of the day, I think this show is going to be ridiculously hilarious. But at the same time, I have a good feeling we're going to see some good action. I mean, even when a llama person steps up and starts fighting, the action just is off the chain, right? Like the explosion is ridiculous. The actual effect of what they're doing just always hits a different type of level of ridiculousness every time they get into a battle. So I do very much respect how much effort they put into like every single attack looking amazing. I guess not every attack because the bandits' attacks weren't that amazing. I mean, they're not supposed to be, but you know what I mean. Like, if every single person had a attack potency like these girls, we would be screwed. And I think we all know why that is because they're ridiculously powerful. And I think it's not hilarious that they're powerful, it's just they do their ultimate attacks in any situation against anybody. So it seems like there's no holding back in this world, right? Either you're getting destroyed or you're destroying someone else, and that's just how it is. But from what we can understand, a lot of different stuff is probably going to pop off within this show overall, just thanks to what we're seeing in these small portions of the show. Um, Everything that I understand is more or less the main character with his memory loss and whatnot could still completely be a different person once he actually gets his memory and he actually is capable of, talking and bringing some light to the situation whenever he's around. But as of right now, he's just this really funny character that whenever a table supposedly comes around, he just likes to rest his head on it. He likes to like pretty much act like he's sleeping, or maybe he thinks tables are half beds, half eating. I honestly don't know his thought process every single time he goes up and he just starts sleep. Like it looks like he's sleeping, but he's just lays there on the table with his head down and he just looks up smiling like he's the most happiest person to be alive every time a table has been around him, which I don't know why it's my favorite part of his character, but we'll take it. So don't even worry about it, okay? um Overall though, I truly do feel like this show is one of my luckier picks that I just randomly stumbled upon, and I get to watch this amazing show now without knowing anything about the background notions or any of that stuff. And just to be completely honest with you about the show, because like I said in my previous review, I don't really care for the main guy. It feels like they're just setting us up with all of these girls to be amazing characters and us just loving them. And then when push comes to shove, it's almost like if he ends up being someone that has to be gone and taken out, in the case of maybe his journey will lead him to death or something, it would feel almost as if it's okay because all the other characters have been fleshed out to such a degree that they feel like they're main characters as well. So I don't know if that's what they're going for, but at this point, I definitely would feel a lot sadder, for instance, if the girl who is the princess who has been saving them the most, and she's the one that wanted to start a gourmet group, if she was the one that died, then that would hurt. But or if she like sacrificed herself for everybody for the good of the group, that would hurt. But for the main character right now, I would expect it because he hasn't done anything else to prove that, he's as much of a lovable character as the ones we've already been watching. So, yeah. I'm not saying he should just die and that be his best feat or his best thing he does. I'm just saying that if it happens, I would not be in the least surprised seeing how there's not a lot of stuff he brings to the table besides cleaning up. And even after he starts cleaning up, he almost he almost died thanks to this girl getting a centipede crawling up her leg, and he falls and gets knocked unconscious. So it just goes to show you how non-broken he is even more. Because I mean, a lot of people are used to just seeing ridiculously broken characters, including ones that have been supposedly revived and stuff like that, right? Like, not only has his character died, but he's been brought back to life. That usually means the character is going to be ridiculously broken or something along those lines. But they're not going that route. I mean, to be fair, he is broken. I mean, sure, his power doesn't necessarily make him do broken stuff, but people around him become much more broken thanks to an ability he has, which in my thought process is kind of broken. But regardless of that, that's why I am truly looking forward to just seeing what they can make up in this show and what's going to actually come to the forefront. Because as of now, I have a good feeling of what's going to happen, but I honestly could not put my finger on it because at this point I feel like anything is possible, and that's how all anime should be. They should just do whatever the heck they want and whatever they want until they're like, oh yeah, crap, we got to make this story make even more sense. Like we got to flesh out this boss and this and that. But until then, just have fun with it. Do what you want. Just get crazy. Go bunkus, man. But overall, I think this show has the most potential out of most of the shows I've been watching that are just shows that I'd never heard of, shows that aren't already continuing, that are just picking up, right? It feels like it has the best chance of being one of my favorite shows that we're watching recently, and that's all mainly due to just how well the characters are created that are around, um, how much we know about these characters, how much we're going to learn, and I'm just looking forward to whatever comes in this storytelling because seeing the person that dropped him off here was nice again, but at the same time, it seems like it could come with a price. So I want to see what you guys are thinking about Princess Redive Connecto. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening. I got to go to work today, so I'm gonna at least try to get 2 videos out. If anything else drops later today, I will try to get that out as well. So with all that being said, take care and peace.